من هو أقرب صديق لفيليب بلاين؟
You are working in fashion, keeps you busy. So when you work in fashion, you can't get old. It's just now the holidays are coming up, so it's something really amazing. I'm looking really forward. And
لكن للأسف فرحته الكبيرة ما كملت هالمرة بموسم الأعياد، لأنه يوم 25 ديسمبر هو كان نشر هالصورة لابنه الصغير روج بالمستشفى، وكتب بما معناه أنه عنده فيروس أدى لتدهور حالته الصحية، ولهيك تم نقله للمستشفى لأنه بحاجة للأكسجين. وبيبي روج هو أجدد نيو بورن لفيليب وحبيبته لوتشيا، وهيك عائلته بتكون كبرت وصار حاليا أب ل3 أولاد وهم روميو وروكيت وروج.
father now for the 3rd time.
Yeah, I want to congratulate you. I saw you have now 3 boys.
Exactly, a little team, a little soccer team.
Yeah, that's amazing. And you know, I've noticed you're very involved in your children's lives, and I really like that because you're a businessman and you have this fashion empire, and still you have time for your kids. So how do you balance?
You know, I think that it's a choice. You know, it's always a choice, and I think I'm now in the right age to enjoy having kids. You know, my first son, he lives with his mother in Brazil, so he is born and raised in Rio. So we do not really have too much contact like I would like to have, and now having the kids closer to me is a blessing of God. You know, and I'm really making up the time for them because it's a moment which will never come back.
وبالفعل كل يلي بيتابع فيليب على انستغرام بيلاحظ انه دايما بينشر صور وفيديوهات مع اولاده وبيكون مستمتع بالكواليتي تايم يلي بيقضيه معهم.
I'm enjoying their evolution because I can be a kid again. You always say men stay boys and I think never grow up, and I think that's really the case in my case. I really enjoy growing up with my kids for the 2nd time.
I really like this caption you write, my family, my company, we work together, we laugh together. It's really nice. It's really inspiring. I feel like you really have a very close bond with your kids.
Yes, I mean, I think I would say my kids are my best friends.
That's nice.
And you know, when you work so much, you don't have too much time for social life and for friends especially. So my kids became my best friends, and I'm very detached. You know, when you travel so much, when you're around the world all the time, it's really, you don't want to be anymore so much away from the kids because every time you come home, you discover something new.
ولأنه العائلة بتعني له كثير، فلهالسبب هو بيحاول يكون قدوة لهم ويخليهم يعرفوا اختيار الصح من الغلط.
What's the most important lesson you teach your kids?
I would say to be happy and not to think about other people's opinion, because I think we live in a society where people try to fit in.
Yeah.
And I think it's very important to develop your own character and not try to be somebody else or somebody people want you to be.
Yeah.
And I think this is the most important thing for me, which also helped me in my career to stay true to myself. And I think if your kids are confident about themselves, they will follow this path.
لكن هل بيحب إنه أولاده بالمستقبل يديروا أعماله من بعده؟
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Inshallah. Now, of course, I mean, you always want your kids to be successful and happy in life, but everybody has to go his own path. You know, I mean, maybe a lot of people want to force their kids into something which they don't want to do. So I think it's too early to decide that, and one day they will decide, and inshallah they will decide the right thing for them.
وتأثير أولاده على حياته كبير، وهالشي عرفناه لما جاوبنا على هالسؤال.
You're 45.
Yeah.
You're so fit. Tell me, what's the secret?
I go running.
That's it?
Yes, I go running, and I'm really, you know, I have 3 kids. One of them, the last one, is 3 months old.
He wakes you up all the time.
He wakes me up, he doesn't let me sleep, but at the same time you want to stay fit for your kids, no?
Yeah.
So it's the biggest motivation is to stay healthy and fit for your kids, and when you are working in fashion, it keeps you busy. So when you work in fashion, you can't get old.